I grabbed a little iced tea too. So, now that all that is out of the way, now we can go do the actual quest. As soon as we drink our Monster brand Monster Energy drinks. The beer is better. I don't have any beer, unfortunately. Not at this location. I have to go to a different location to get beer. Drink your iced teas. Perfect. Hey, my landlord just yelled. My trash bag of infinite holding. Yeah, basically. My what was I gonna say?
Have a pleasant journey.
I was gonna say something. Oh well. You know what? I want those blood bags. Damn it.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, I have more than I can handle. That's fine. And then remember it. Grab a gun just in case.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I really can't remember what I was gonna say. Horace P. McTitties. What a name. That's my new streamer name. Twitch.tv/Horace P. Mick, because there's this limit to how long it can be. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. One of the smoke alarms. The battery's dead here. That's not good. I want to go leftwards. The battery's dead, and you know, and when it dies, it chirps. Now it's one of those ones that you wire up to the mains power as well. So it's not like it's not working. A. And B. It's obviously not dead because it keeps starting and stopping. But like I don't have a battery, so I have to go buy a 9-volt battery. But like it keeps going off, and then a couple minutes later it stops. And then it's silent for like a couple hours, and then it starts going off again. It's just like, oh, make up your mind. Also, like, yeah, I mean, I could unplug the battery and unplug it from the ceiling, but smoke alarms are important. But then again, I also own, you know, that was one that was installed here. I also own 2 that are just kind of sitting in my closet doing nothing because there are already ones here. So I don't know, but then I don't want to be responsible for like remembering to plug it back in when I leave. I just gotta get a 9-volt. That's what it boils down to. So the models that run off mains usually have battery backup, and it'll chirp for the battery backup being low, for the instances where the mains power goes out. So they're actually designed to still chirp when the battery gets low. I mean, 'cause if you think, if you can I even take a truck over there? I could try. If your fire is caused by an electrical fire that knocks out your breakers or whatever, you know, or shorts the block or whatever happens, maybe lightning hits the pole and it zaps, you know, melts wire in your house and it catches on fire and ruins the everything. Like, you need another solution. I'm sure we're gonna get fucking dead. It's going alright. Perfectly fine. Should have left the baby, yeah. Well, we ruined the truck. No, yeah, you were part of it. It's your fault. It's chat's fault. I was reading chat. That's how this works. I think running is faster than the fucking truck. I haven't watched much Top Gear. I've watched what was the other one I was doing the bounties for? The Amazon version. Come on. Grand Tour, right, thank you. I watched some of that because of the bounty. You know, it was part of the game. It wasn't bad. And the fact that they were paying me to do it wasn't bad either, so. God. A while ago, earlier last year, there was a bounty to play the Grand Tour on stream. They have a game. And so I played the game on stream and we watched it, and, you know, basically what it consisted of was watching like an abridged episode of the show. And whenever there was a race or a challenge or something, there'd be a mini game or a race to do in the game. So you'd actually get in the car and do that. I can't cut the umbilical cord, it's too far away. No, it was the Grand. I was playing the Grand Tour, and it did crash on me at the end of a race once. Yeah. Can I cut the umbilical cord when he's doing this? I guess not. No. I did not see the Sonic movie, no. I worked like 22 hours yesterday or something. Between doing regular work and audio work and editing the podcast and prepping for the next podcast. You know what? I just have fucking hemo grenades. Oh, are they coming out of that too? Did that survive the fucking hemo grenade? Like swimming. there. Oh, all the way over there. I find 2 or did I find 3? I guess I found... I don't get how you get likes from the BTs. I guess they don't want to be trapped here.
Anyone would think you were afraid.
One, 4, 5, 2. So yeah, we do have to find the third one. Okay. Somebody's getting pretty bad, so I'm gonna spray him down with the repair spray. Hopefully it's enough. What is this? Is this the like Eiffel Tower or some shit? No, it's America, but like, why does it have rebar inside the rock? No, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, look at it. It's like some kind of coliseum or something. Weird.
Someone's got cold feet.
Here's the truck we used to get in here. Pick up what? Oh. Yeah, maybe it's the same thing. Who knows? But it's just like, what is it doing here? This thing got really fucking destroyed too. The snow still hurts it, so we're not like out of the blue or anything. You know what I mean? No, that is actually where I wanted to be on this side of it. I don't need power. It doesn't really heal me either, so is there a point? I like this bridge that goes nowhere. Good. You could have used it to bridge the shit down there, but no. Goodbye, repair spray. Will this repair the truck? Doesn't look like it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Alright, let's turn some of this shit in now. First off.
You picked this up for me? You shouldn't have. Really.
We can view Godzilla on our cufflinks. Hold up. . 'Cause 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 ' It was in this film that Godzilla, who would later go on to become an iconic creature for monster movie fans the world over, made his debut. The movie went on to spawn a series and countless different versions, and its unlikely star is remembered as an enduring metaphor for the threat posed by nuclear weapons. What? Oh, because he was a nuclear... I see. Legendary directors the world over, not least among them Nicholas Winding Refn and Guillermo del Toro, have cited Godzilla as a huge influence, and the 2004's Godzilla Final Wars, with its title sequence by Kyle Cooper and its Yoji Shinkawa designed Atragon showcased the long pedigree of the big-name fans the series had accumulated over the years. How was work yesterday? It was all right. It was just long, lots of time. What about the mission to return all these things? Did I not get them all?
Delivering cargo.
Good to see you safe and sound. You are incredible, Sam. Thank you. I'll be sure to...
Good work.
Oh, bring it to the Evo Devo biologist. Oh, weird. I thought it was this guy. All right.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
I don't think this truck could make it up there.
No, if anything else.
Keep on keeping up. Keep on keeping up.
Yeah, now what? Can I just push it off the edge and let it fly? It needs a release brake function like in, what was that? What game had an option to release the brake on the truck? Far Cry? Might have been Far Cry. I also can't believe it's dark out. It's 7 p.m. I spent my whole day doing laundry and sleeping. So I spent all night working. I don't think I have shit that goes over there. Oh, I was right here. I should just walk there. It went alright. I bought new clothes, so I had to do some of the pants and shirts separate, so it didn't take any more time, but it did take more money, you know? They didn't have the pants I wanted in, like, black, so I had to get dark blue, which kind of sucks, because they look like jeans now instead of black pants. Black jeans, you know. I don't get why this has to be so loud, though. Jeez. No, that's not what I meant to do. Fucking hell. The cosplayer? He lost all the way out here? Or she? Where are they ordering clothes from? Of course. I agree, Pikachu. That would be nice. There's a bike here. I mean, I guess I could take the bike and see what we get. Except there's dudes. No wonder they left the bike. My gloves got ruined. God damn it. Just trying to fucking get in there to scoop them. Whatever, they can have the fucking gun. Am I still wearing the broken gloves? Yeah. BB is out of juice. That's not good. Unfortunately, BB only likes his mother's monster.
Heads up, Sam. Your BB's gone into autotoxemic shock. Without its input, your Ultra deck will no longer react to BTs, so you'll need to be more careful. Head to a private room if you want to restore functionality.
I didn't see a private room anywhere near here. That's all we got for that. We still gotta get out of here too, so that'll be fun. Really? Really? Alright, we're almost there, but it don't want to help us with BB.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Delivering cargo.
I'm impressed, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this. May I have a look?
Well, that's the plot. I can't ignore it, can I?
Not a scratch on it, and the tar inside is safe and secure. You do not disappoint, my friend.
I should just have walked up the side of the fucking mountain instead of going all the way around here. I thought I had to go to that first guy's house. Look at that. Look at how close I was. Bitch. Still got an S, but that's not good.
Now, connect me to the chiral network. That's where my studies will truly begin.
Evo Devo, or is it Evo Devo biologist has joined the UCA. I think it's Evo Devo. Grenade launcher. Wow. Maybe we could find a hot spring. That might be good for BB.
Thank you.
Oh, it goes out saying, but I'm convinced that the tar is related to the BTs in Death Stranding.
After all, both it and timefall are the defining features of the post-Stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt. Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called. These are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, a choice waiting to be made. For every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar. Evidence of these genetic decisions that may aid us in navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I can now study the composition of the tar in greater detail. I'll make sure to share any interesting results with you later.
Great.
Well done, Sam. You furthered our research into the Death Stranding in ways you cannot imagine. Thank you again for bringing me Mama's body, as well as that ammonite. Speaking of which, my analysis of its umbilical cord is proceeding apace. I've been comparing the data against some of our restored archives. Anyway, would you mind returning to my lab? Preparations are finally complete for the chiral relay integration.
I mean, it's
If you
good,
could collect
but
the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be most grateful. Good work.
I don't have any zip lines here though. And BB is like dead. Live fish. Oops. No, BB's just I stress them out too much. Basically, is what happened to BB. Carry by hand. Carry by hand is different than wear on hands, by the way. So there's some hot springs down here. I don't know if that's enough to restore BB, to be honest.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
We could try. I'm gonna bathe in the brown water. Due to the presence of a nearby subterranean tar deposit, the mineral-rich sediment in the spring carries a harmless electrical charge capable of replenishing depleted batteries. While it is commonly accepted that bathing here is beneficial to general health and recovery, visitors are encouraged to exercise caution when immersing batteries in water. I do have several projects I want to do. Unfortunately, I have not really made any progress unpacking because of all the streaming I've been doing. So I kind of have to do that first. But then, yes, I have everything I need for one project. And then I'm starting to think of in my head for the next couple. So the battery's filled up, but BB didn't. Yes, everybody, please put a hot spring sign here. Because we all know that the hot springs usually charge, but this one doesn't. I think there's all BTs through here, but I wonder if I could sneak on along the side and not get BT'd. I was going to make a sunrise clock. I was also considering combining that with a motion sensitive, almost like a nightlight.
Come on, though. I need you.
Where, like, if I step out of bed, it'll turn on. What are they called? Skirt lights? When you underlight something like a bed or a car? You want to replay GTA 4? So go replay it, dude. But you haven't beaten Doom 2016? Well, luckily for you, they're mutually exclusive. No, you can still play one and not the other. I like how when BB's on your chest but like incapacitated, your arm just kind of hangs freely like that. Yet when you unplug him, the arm folds up nice and neat on your back. There was one of those around here, wasn't there? Or was that the one? There's a zipline sign. Oh, good. Great. Thanks for fucking putting down a zipline sign. There it is. With no zipline. That sure helps us, buddy. Yeah, it must be a visual indicator that he's dead. Yeah, it is a good spot for a zipline, but I have enough in this area. Instead of putting down a zipline sign, they could have put down a zipline and we all could have used it. No connecting zip lines? Who builds a fucking zip line with nothing connected to it? Oh, this is why I hate this game. Who fucking does this? It's not their fault. It's because they built their network, but only one came through. It's just dumb. It's really not dumb, it's the game mechanic, that's what it is. That's the way it is. Is this car just dead? No, it's still alive. That's not what I meant to do. That's not at all what I meant to do. Fucker. You motherfucker. That's really not at all what I meant to do at all. Not at all. I wanted to hop out and let the truck go down. But instead, I hopped out and then fell down, and then the truck fell on top of me. Mother flippin' fucker. Story of my life. Oh no, I think I got lucky. Because you can die.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Blood collection complete. You now have none left. Wow, look at that weapons locker. It's coming out pretty nice, isn't it? Check on Lou. BB, whatever he is. Oh. No, you named it Lou. Good job. Aaron Hill. Thanks for delivering the coat and boots. Thanks for picking up Deadman's coat and boots. They were loaners, and of a size we don't stock in excess. In fact, it's so rare that someone asks for them when someone asks for them. That we only have one set. Anyway, we'll give them a good wash before placing them in storage. Take care of yourself, Sam. Lube? Yeah, call the baby Lube. The geologist. I'm not going to be like Hartman. Dear Sam, I've made a full recovery thanks to you, and I've been able to push on with my research. I've also come to an important realization. Basic sign? What's sign? Blue. Who won't unlock the mysteries of the Death Stranding. No. What we're dealing with requires something special, a kind of genius. You know who I'm talking about, right? Hartman. He's the most brilliant mind of his generation. And what's more, he has dooms. Not long ago, and this is just between ourselves, I wanted to be just like him. Not anymore, though. Not after that bout of chiral contamination. Now, not only do I know I could never be like him, I'm actually glad that I'm not. I couldn't take it. I couldn't deal with the nightmares, with having death as my constant companion. Fate might have been kind to him in some ways, but in others, well, now I know that he suffers. Let's say that. His suffering's your burden too. I know that. But listen, if there's anything I can do to make life easier for any of you, you let me know. I understand I'm never going to be the genius who cracks the Death Stranding, but I'm not useless either. I'm here to help. Well, thanks for realizing that you're not the hottest shit. You're just regular shit. Interview with the Evo Devo biologist. 1 year ago, personal shelter. I was born after the Death Stranding, so my conception of the world once was derived entirely from documents, photographs, and video. We didn't used to have timefall, for one, just regular rain. No chiral clouds, only the traditional masses of suspended moisture. And one certainly didn't have to worry about tar bubbling up from underground. In most locales. Humans could travel anywhere, even into space, and they were blissfully unaware of the beach's existence. Suffice it to say, there was no doubt that this is a period of sweeping change that will have lasting repercussions for all life on Earth. Given that, dooms may be simply humans' way of trying to adapt and survive. A beach exists from the consciousness of every individual, but these environmental changes, they affect all life on a genetic level, do they not? That is why I thought to investigate them, and the medium through which I choose to do so is the tar, which has become so ubiquitous. But you're not interested in that, I'm sure. As you know, there is a very real possibility that we have already failed to adapt to the sixth extinction, that we are but another evolutionary dead end, soon to be left behind. If that is the case, then could it be reasoned that the ones affected with dooms, and therefore blessed with an enhanced perception of the beach, are our successors who will survive and supplant us? I suppose that would be a shame, but it doesn't trouble me all that much. My research will survive me as well, and the doom sufferers can pick up from where I left off. They will carry on my genetic lineage too, for that matter. No, what worries me is not even dooms will prove sufficient to endure this extinction. If that is the case, then humanity is doomed. It's certainly a possibility that we have to acknowledge. But more than that, one question looms above all. Why? Why now? Why like this? That is what I want to know more than anything. Somehow, I doubt the dinosaurs and the other species that came and went ever considered that question. Worrying over the reason for this, and that is a uniquely human condition, I suppose. Yet, this idle curiosity may be the key to understanding and overcoming the stranding. Oops. One more. Tar bubbles up from the beach. Aaron Hill, 1 year ago, Mountain Knot City. I'd heard this area was pretty inhospitable before I got here. You got your fair share of mountains, obviously, and on top of that, there are these rumors about secret terrorist bases or something. So I figured I was in for a bad time. But when me and the team got here, yeah, it was way worse than we thought. Felt like we could get jumped any second, you know? I'll tell you what, though. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw all the tar out west. Wondered how the hell Emily and her team made it through. But someone said it wasn't nearly as bad when they made the trip. I was sent out to take a closer look, and man, it was something else. And it hadn't been that long either. Hard to imagine all that bubbled up damn near overnight. Honestly, I felt like I was standing at the edge of the world. We don't know much about the tar, except that it wasn't around before the stranding. Same as Timefall and Carillium. The Carillium was around, we just didn't know about it. There was some speculation that it might be some byproduct of the beach. And that if you could somehow retrace the flow, you'd end up there. But that's all theoretical stuff. Right now, we've got a practical problem to deal with. One of the chiral relays we built is at risk of going under at any moment. We don't have the manpower to relocate it yet, but we should once the second expedition shows up. Whether we can wait that long is another question, though. Maybe you could tell them to get their asses in gear if you get a chance? Drink our monster and we'll get on the way. Ba ba ba. Two. What was that little ping? Livestock and wild predators and mountain lions and wolves. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, I suppose they could have included shit like that. Like, GTA has all that kind of shit. I can't... Not that I can't imagine this is more complex than GTA, but like... You could say that like the BT's got them and shit, but then wouldn't there be more void outs? I have a feeling they just kind of left out of the game for... Like, we don't know what to do about this sake, you know what I mean? Because as far as I can tell, there just aren't any. I don't know. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.